This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal
Inside. That's...
Yeah. I think this is a moment to start snacking.
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emmet Selk never uttered the name, speak though he did of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, and to that end did they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image? The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds. What?
Seven hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
Right. That would make Celt's true name Hades. Come on. I don't have Realis and I don't. Oh. A free teleport.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem. The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
When everyone wants to be a hero, no one wants to be a cook, or a fisherman, or a healer, or a historian, or a miner, or a craftsman.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness!
Hey, no, come on, man.
You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
You go check those. You name it.
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
As they so sadly have forgotten, it was this overachievement of good that led to the calamity of the star in the first place. If the star was to heal, then darkness must be brought back. It is a sort of film, but remember the whole thing was that the Warriors of Light were too effective. They conquered every challenge. And created an influx of light.
What's happening to the sky?
Bahamut.
Wicked light. Oh no.
By the 12.
A star shower.
POV FF7.
I hear a voice.
To all of my children who never passes judgment, how can we carry on? Hear, feel, think, live, live, live. Oh, they are.
You and all? Then why does it feel like it's inside my head?
Hear? Feel?
You think.
I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light! You're back! What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold!
I'm a warrior of light.
I've been chosen?
Can it be?
Me, a hero.
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked? Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion, apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls. That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Heidelin is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The Echo hath ever been thought a gift from Heidelin, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto? Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Just so. And whenever Hydaelyn has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
That's a great callback. Ul'dah, the city of men and riches, and home to Rabban, well, former home. That's a nice callback from the Bull of Alamillo. The great leader. Ul'dah's army to the warrior in darkness. Where's my great words? Always to be found. Here's a bit of advice. Stand tall, stand bright, and cover the world with naught but your light. history remembers in a gleaming picture. Face may be unrecognizable, but your impact all but certain. Strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Oh, it does. It most certainly does, well. But for these two in particular, I can really at least hope that they make something more on what they're given. I gotta be the warrior of darkness, the serpent of the Scions. Wait, what the I'm sorry, I saw that Dragoon and I thought they just had like like a level 5 Dragoon, like what the fuck are you doing here? Right. Sometimes I forget I have a thrifty thing at the end. But when you are the warrior of light, I guess it doesn't ain't business to let you stay there every now and then for free. You know, the guy who fucking saved the world. You know, he can stay here. Like we do, how many people daily? We can manage one person. So once our realm is covered in darkness, Why does it look like a corpse here? Genuinely, why do I look like a corpse here? Midnight tea should help our... That's not tea, that's just water. Well, I wasn't expecting any commotion tonight. Well, I'll take... Don't worry, I'll test that with my body, Val. And the warrior light, I'm sure I can handle it. 5 days later, the warrior light has been found unconscious in a dumpster. Also, Gilnard. A surprise to be sure, but hey, I'll take your company. My recent company just, let's just say vanished. Oh? Good lad. The mid-sinner. You notice. I'm going to do all the little job quests for this and I'm trying to do all the little job quests for this and Endwalker. When they get the time to. I put it in my rep, like when I'm leveling up Paladin, I'll be sure because by Endwalker I want at least Paladin, Sage, Viper, and I think Red Mage as my ranged DPS to be up to level. And in regards to that, I'd also want, because like I said, I think like either Tavaru or Ren said it, that like doing all the stuff gives you an extra thing. So I'd be surprised if Endwalker has something similar to it as well. But considering it's Endwalker, it's a lot more dramatic. But still, I think it'd be nice just to get all the stories of each of the characters for yourself. I also am just gonna watch like the tank role quest to YouTube. As to avoid spoilers. But for DPS, healer, and the other one, I will just do regular gameplay. I guess I envy your prey. Oh, that cursing. So this Halcyon of yours is a fair bit more chatty. I'm tempted to silence him myself. Brandon made a mistake. I'm sure they all did. The past, the past. They've earned their rest. Also, I just noticed like the little detail of both of us having white strands to our hair. Mm-hmm. Now, Val, we definitely have to watch the other version of this cutscene with the other companions. After we do the role quest, we have to see what the other companions say for this cutscene, because I believe that would be interesting. Under the light of the moon, a choice is made. A prey is decided.
Foiled again.
Take your time, man.
If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Art thou unwell?
Oh, perhaps a brief respite? It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
Graha, may I remind you that you're currently like half crystal?
I'm fine. And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
Listen, just... how about instead of overtaxing your aether, slit your hand and let a few drops of blood dribble onto it. That's not what I was expecting to see. Xenos is rocking that I'm above Asian and Eorzean look. Well, Sorcian?
Dream again.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze.
Indeed. Could Emmett Selk have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days.
The final days?
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale. The tale of the world's end.
It does, Val. But that's like any Asian we heard. No. Sounds more akin to Val. I was just about to say. Also, the fuck is that tail? I thought you were her Rothgar for a second. He does. Yo, Val, look, it's definitive proof. The Warrior of Light is a Viper main. You can wrap it up. No more Dark Knight, no more Paladin, no more Warrior, no more Sage, no more nothing. Just Viper. Oh. Ricky Tio. Tio, aquilo eu era. The Warrior of Darkness? Oh, our reaction. Oh, well, oh no, we can't play ice. So 1 second. How cute. They can outpace me. You know, a certain king once thought he could outpace me. He was then proven wrong, as I also gleefully caught up to him. Her first quest. Da 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 da. I wonder. Alright, Vicky, now that you're a warrior of light, that's one important lesson we teach you. If someone in a mask approaches you, run and never turn back. Just keep running, and keep running. You do not want anything that you're selling. I promise you it'll be the best thing you'll ever do in your life. Just keep running. Is it above? It's probably above even. Or is it outside? Why they don't do it? Because they'd probably be a bit too popular. Maybe we just do infinite splits back to back. Oh man, that would be so nice to use. Alright, let's look at these grapes. The graperites, the grathoripes. None can be found here. Also, just notice her tiny tail. But look at that almost rabbit-like cat tail. We've done all that we could to ensure the people of Norvant survive the flood, survive the light. You should do the same and help us survive Olympus. how I was really excitedly waiting to just have us use a level 3 limit break on some mats. Alright, we're gonna like turn those bats into actual ash, please. Let's see. Maybe that's somewhere. Let's take a look at it. Let me give me a prompt. Wait, how have I never collected this Aether Current when it's literally the first one you should encounter at the start of the game? At the start of Shadow for Heroes. Place it in your building. Oh wait, what am I doing? Of graveyards and goblins. I know it says gremlins, but I had the urge to say goblin. That is. The rumble thing in the controller is actually reverberating so well through my fucking bed. I can actually feel it as if someone's walking around me. It's really weird. Cause I place it on my bed, like I like place the controller on my pillow, like yeah, I don't need to hold my hand out for this, and then the thing just starts rumbling, like is that in here? Is the dog in here? Let's see if my miss haven't really cost me or not. Next time I'll keep my eye out. So we have our healer, our DPS, and our tank. God dang it, your souls. Uyanje. Good. Well, naturally everything feels. I wonder how, even about designing areas like this, if that are meant to be used only as like ponder spots, it still felt natural in the world.
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
Wait, what? Hold up, what's happening?
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope. I merely avail myself of such tools as I require for the conflict to come. That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers. Who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The Convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down. Destroy you, body and soul. All else must wait. Ere long I will come for you, Warrior of Darkness. And I will save the world. One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another. No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude.
Yo, Garaha,
But if
why
you
your
seek
arms
to stir
glowing?
up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
Man just ready checked him.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed.
Also, Graha, why is your arm looking even worse off?
This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions.
Graha?
It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest.
Of course they wouldn't. You're literally turning into crystal.
No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor. One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism, so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope. Or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith, such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly.
Have you now?
To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness. Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
Raha, my man. I'm only one warrior of darkness. Only so many miracles I can make happen. But I will try to see it through.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
Rain, how you out of breath?
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Damn it, his soul. You heal any damage I take. Sacred needs me. Also, I just realized something very ominous, Phil. And I only just realized it as I just equipped it. Sage, for all it's worth, if you put a hood and a mask on Sage, it's pretty much Asian gear. Which is also very scary, considering that Sage's whole thing is that it's the result of, and that if you remember, you said the whole thing, if you, because Sage is something that, no, paying mine to it though, because something I remember is that Sage in particular was researched by a Charlian, and like saying that they discovered it's a special way of doing healing because it's uniquely, well, advanced for a class. All you need to do is give him a hooded look, which Sage already has a hood, and a mask. And, and it's very interesting that Charlian came up, or rather discovered Sage. Again, considering that Charlian's whole deal is finding and recovering as much of history as possible. So how much of that history, pray tell, could be of the original world? The Unsunder world? You just came upon a revelation novel? Oh, so let me move this all here so I don't. Well, what's your theory if you're privy to tell me at the moment? You're not privy yet, I understand. Like, as a little idea for what I do though, like, let's compare this is probably like based on white mage at the moment. Cause alright, I grabbed this because this was the best in slot. It very much has its shield colors to it, but also this face. Okay, now that looks about better. Like I said, if I gave this a mask, it would just be an Asian look. And these are level 70 sets, and this is the Stormblood set. Actually, let me just... Before we head back to the Waking Sands, the Rising Stones, allow me to take a look at the marketplace for a healer for a quick second. Well, first, before I do that, behold the pinnacle of power. I love how Sage have Knights of the Round gear. Alright. Actually, what do these look like? Ooh. You know, Sage at the moment doesn't seem to have too many marketplace. Okay, now that. Try on. Little birds. Why does sages have, like, actual turrets? These are not wings. Caves, these are not wings. Magitech wings. Yoshi P, these are not wings. These are turret drums full of bullets. Imagine going to the doctor's office and the doctor just pulls these out like, alright sir, ready to take care of your cancer. Wait, what? Excuse me, how is this supposed to take care of your cancer? Oh, don't worry, it'll be a quick procedure. Can I go for another doctor? No. Unfortunately, we're the only one available at the moment. Vel, is this white auracite? Oh, wrong position, there we go. Is he just outright using white auracite to attack people now? Alright, so I wasn't crazy. Everything I've seen of Sage so far just implies that they are just ASEAN coded to a T. And I do not know how to feel about that. Because how the hell do you have high advanced weaponry, drum guns, and using actual auracite to do stuff? That is kind of sus. I'll come out and say that's kind of sus. Alright, let me look at what Sage gets. Let's put them in. Vel, healers are not beating the allegations. This is just what Emic Selk would have worn. This is just what Emic Selk would have worn. Healers are not beating the allegations, Vel. Okay, this looks cool as hell. Scarlet Moko robe of the White Griffin. This looks cool as hell. Right, here's our... And the meme still rings true. The Exarch armor... the Exarch armor for healers. Exactly, though. But also the fucking Exarch armor for healer is just slut. Welcome to the slut fold. Enjoy. What do you mean my shoulders and outer pectorals are exposed? What do you mean? Dog! Dog! What is this? Oh, that looks so... That looks so fucking cool. What the hell? Dog, what? It looks perfect. What the hell? It looks perfect. Val, I'm currently jealous of Healer Drip. What the hell? Oh, jeez, what is this? Pixie robe, alright. Wait, why is Healer getting such... This is like Paladin armor. This really looks like Paladin armor. Why is Healer getting this? The fuck is this? Like, it seems after like level 80 they start getting more Asian type clothing. Let me try this. So let me just do this with a Viper again so I can see just what the fuck's going on. Okay, so for Viper, it looks... Well, Viper's ninja, so I can give a good gauge from that. Alright. Viper's... Vel. This is what Viper's version of the vampire look was. Yoshi P, you have to let us use other glamours, because what is that? What is that, Yoshi? Come on. Exarch. Machinist, Bard, Machinist, okay, they're all part of the same one, so... Surgical. Okay. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? This looks ridiculous. I'm sorry? Why did that look so ridiculous? Okay, at least Dancer gets like... Okay, at least Dancers look drippy. Oh my... Like, Dancers actually look drippy. I think this is for Machinist, Dancer, and Bard, so you could theoretically make a fucking, Red 13 look from this. Not Red 13, fucking Vincent look. Because this is actually drippy. And I need to go back and check what Viper has for that again, because... Scarlet Mocha, okay, so... Viper. Alright, save Alpha, I need to see what this full thing looks like, because... Well, I think we found Roman's Garlean armor. Though I don't think he'll like how it looks. Oh my god. Anyway. What does Reaper get again? I forgot. I forgot. There we go. Oh, of the Rising Dragon. I see. Okay, why does... I need to see this in green. Okay, sure, just... That's it. Try on. Y'all are not getting away with this. Yoshi P, I don't know what your evil plan is, but y'all are not getting away with this. Enable die preview. Looks so fucking cool. And this looks better than the Viper one. Like so much better. I want this for Viper. But I can't because I can't wear other classes. This Black Mage. Actually, Pixelmancer would be the better one. How the fuck does this look even cooler? Like, genuinely, how the fuck? I know I spent like a good 10 to 20 minutes just looking at these, but how the fuck do like the mage classes just get the the best armor? Okay, that I think looks very decent. Like again, I'm just continuously being proven right, and why am I being proven right? I guess oh, so white mage and black mage are just flat and bottom. Oh my god, Val. Okay, you look at this. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, let me get back. Let me get out of here. I am growing jealous. Like, Vel, I've never gotten jealous of people's drip before. But like, actually, I've gotten jealous of like the mage, like healer drip, because they just have such amazing robes. I'm like, oh, that'd be perfect for an outfit. Why? Why is that exclusive to Helium Magic? I mean, I've already seen him in the first. I don't. Well, unironically, I thought my warrior of light was an Ossian for a second.
Excuse us.
Like, Unironically, see my character walking around, I thought they were an ASEAN. Cryle?
This way.
Right there. Forgot they looked like this back in the source. And if...
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
No, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came. Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax, barely alive at all. And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, let me hear your tale outside.
Then darkness, do the Scions rest. And within light, do the sinners toil. We have a plan. There goes Soren. So Krav became a hero of the culinary. Not Krav the Taro. My mind is slipping. Your cake looks like bread. Archon loaf. Kususu ate this. Shoo. So Vel, if you're still there, does that mean that they just admitted that Charlene is basically a Yorzian Briton? That they have the Eorzean Gordon Ramsay. good to know that no matter what, the one thing that binds all the science together is the weird and wacky thing known as the Charlian homeland, which they all too gladly left. Here's your loaf. Its words are nearly as heavy as the bread.
Forgive the delay.
We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The black-masked minions who answer to the Red.
Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarium's former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. 'Tis but a pity I cannot encourage them on their course.
Not knowing Elizabeth set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
I quite agree.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies?
So you're all dying.
The red stones. Then this doth mean...
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain. As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, The memory would not accompany the mind. And so, we looked to the Allagan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects, notably, do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Assuming it works, we shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Though not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least. But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
I see.
I can see why. As we know though, white oversight when in terms of handling souls can only be used properly once before it inevitably shatters. And beyond that, you have no idea this will be a good pairing or an annihilation reaction. And for reference, annihilation reactions when 2 opposing forces meet up and completely cancel each other out to the point where neither no longer exist. Such is the case when antimatter meets matter. I will say no. Hey, y'all gonna get a drink? Don't get any water. Last I heard something iffy was in it. Oh, I know now. I just wonder if one day he just kinda goes. Oh, well, boy, I'm trying to think. Is there any issue with what I said? Any? Oh, not. Behold my stuff. FF14, but all the characters lose their fucking 15th century's fucking vocabulary, and then start using modern day. No, I want to say modern day. Mid 2000s slang. There we go. I don't think I could ever handle having these people start saying stuff like skivity fucking riz. Val, I'm gonna need you to never type that again, you're Stola.
Excellent. I had intended to speak with you alone. None of my doing, lest you misunderstand. The link between her body and soul wavers.
Right, and she's been working the hardest.
I know not what you hoped to find here, but it will avail you naught to learn of our past. It fades. Fades away into oblivion. Does the world no longer have need of me? No. I am Elidibus, and I will fulfill my duty. Sundered though you may be, you fought for the world's salvation. For hope. Hope.
I recognize the horns, Val.
It swells within me. Empowers me. Now I may carry out my mission. And yet... why do I yearn for this? Why do I struggle so? I shall take her into my safekeeping. If you want her back, you will do as I ask. Show me your strength. I would take your measure.
Why are people always going after your Stola? First it was Xenos, now it's Elidibus. Why?
I have prepared a suitable arena. You need but ride the flow of ether.
Cell 25. Time to show you what I should have Emmett Silk. Elidibus. here the luck that you have fish, right? You could be wrong impression of me. Ophelia, Uriandir, Brida. Surprised. It is a much different experience fighting these with a viper and a paladin.
God damn it!
You. You. far more cruel for you to turn Eric Selk's memories into this. First enemy to bring me low. Hi. You find funny though. Oh yeah, no. Because even an illusion of Xenos knows what he wants. The real Xenos craves an ultimate battle, not to be used as a mere testing ground for something else. Warrior versus Viper. Light versus dark. Do nothing but.
You have grown stronger since last we fought. The result of your trials in the first, no doubt.
Have you finished? My apologies. I freed myself as soon as I awoke, but rather too late, I see. Now, Elidibus, if you have ceased trading blows, I would trade words with you. I have a theory, you see. One concerning that which you seek to accomplish. It stems from who, or rather what, you truly are. A primal. The ancients created Zodiac to deliver the star from destruction. If the magic that brought him forth is the precursor of what we know as summoning, then Zodiac would have been instilled with a presiding desire. I found it among the records at Anida, and it came as no surprise. Were I faced with the world's destruction, I too would wish for the same. Salvation. I know that you sacrificed yourself to become Zodiac's heart. How you came to be separated from him is less clear. But if you are a fragment of his being, it stands to reason a desire for the world's salvation would drive you. And thus did you seek to inspire the masses to rise up as warriors of light, going so far as to use Ardbert as a symbol of hope.
Correct on all counts. Such is my nature, and such are my methods. I have aided heroes. I have made them. I have even become them. This served not only to strengthen me, but also to facilitate the work of my brothers, such as Emmett Selk, with his penchant for nation building.
Then you will be all too familiar with the fickleness of mankind. We change, we forget, and what little we do remember becomes twisted and fragmented over time. For which reason, you deem us unfit to carry on your legacy. But are you, yourself, free of these foibles? As the last witness of the final days, do you remember everything that was lost? Or even the things you cared about?
Get to the point.
She shook a nerve.
A primal is shaped by the hope that fuels it. Even should this hope be something as simple as the world's salvation, it is the collective desire of innumerable disparate souls crying out for deliverance. Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
Your question is irrelevant. No matter how much I should change, no matter how much I should forget, I shall ever remember my duty. At times I stand with my brethren. At times I stand against them. All that I might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For Elidibus is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed. But enough talk. You have shown me sufficient proof of your might. As I am now, I would struggle to defeat you. Yet I have still to play all of my cards. If I could offer you some semblance of sport, your lessers would pose no threat to me. Would you not agree, warrior of darkness?
That's... so small to fit upon my hand. Yeah. How are you now, Val? Val, here's a little... Cause this just reminded me. You can just do this. You can quite literally place your other abilities in the armory chest. Well, you can put them in your inventory so you don't use them at all. I see them. Small. Right. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11. So that brings us to the question. 12. How many does this make? Emmet. need to make 13. And there's still one missing. 13 to 14 members. 13 crystals. Ah, so you know about that. I've tried. I've tried. As brilliant as the sun. You hear none from me. Just like that, he's gone. Well,
I was wondering where you'd disappeared to. Is something troubling you? No? Very well. I have everything. Let's hurry back to the surface.
After hearing all that, it makes more sense why he chose to bring along with us. while Elidibus can no longer remember the 14th, Emmett could never forget I'd say he planned for both possibilities. Having seen us in action, I don't think he doubted the possibility of us defeating him. But at the same time, as an Osean, he was more or less compelled to win. To try to win. Exactly. He was compelled to win, but at the same time, he also knew very well that he could lose, and that he wouldn't be too upset with the loss, given who we are. And considering he had that crystal secretly made and given it to deliver to us, I can only imagine an alternate scenario where we did do what he instructed, or we did fail to beat him. And all by and we were all alone. All that he asks of us is showing us our own crystal. And asking us to remember our final days. After all, MXL really wanted to kill the current incarnation of us. To tear down the sundered form of our friends, so that the unsundered form may once again rise. Elidibus can no longer remember who we are, and have us cut down body and soul. It's possible, but I don't think MXL really anticipated Elidibus to be so deteriorated. In a stranger's way, Elidibus, and by extension Zodiac, are in truth no different from how Hydaelyn, or for a more apt comparison, Rama, is to the sylphs. Rama, in all his dangerous glory, only wants the sylphs to strive. And should anyone bring harm to the sylphs, well, he'll call upon his lightning, his majestic powers, and strike them down. But should someone prove worthy, then he'll step down. He'll let you take charge. And should you fail, thus again shall he act. Gridanian spring water, blessed and imbued with purified magics by Brother Oapesi. I'll refer to it as Pepsi. Spring water from Pepsi.
Forgive us our lateness. Master Chai, my congratulations on your appointment. By all accounts, you are a capable mayor.
Oh, I have capable friends, my lady. I must say, it's good to see you looking hale and whole again.
The credit for that lies with my own capable friend, without whom I might never have escaped my abductor.
A primal? I suppose that would explain why Elidibus has been fostering faith in the Warrior of Light. While you were enjoying your audience with the Wandering Heart of Zodiac, we were busy dispatching the last of the Black Master Ascians, a task which proved almost insultingly easy. Formidable though we undoubtedly are, they were obviously sent to provide encouragement for budding heroes. One cannot help but wonder how many times the ploy has been used before.
I can think of one of my own. Vel, do you remember the manor where you fought the long past someone with a grudge? At the end, we met two Black Mask Asians, saying about how we would meet our end soon. Do you remember when we first met the Asian back in our starting zone? Right before we met the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? Or how at the end of each of our primal fights, there's also an Asian there to guide the Guardians to what they seek most. Voices that only we could hear. From all we gather, only the higher ups of the Asians are actually true unsundered. The lower ranks are those who have been, well, unsundered enough to grasp the situation and fight for a cause that they now believe in. Likely gathered all from the source. They have no fear for their own deaths because as I said, unsundered enough, Val. I use the source because, well, the source is the only one of the source is one of the only, well, is the only world of the 14 worlds that actually has folks closer and closer to the original. Like us, for example. But I digress. They essentially have no worries about tossing their lives in front of Warriors of Light because, as Elizabeth would so kindly promise them, when the time comes for Zodiac to rise again, they would offer up the souls of those who live in the source, those who pledge their lives to Hydaelyn, ordering back all those who were meant to be, including them. And at that offer, who wouldn't? To know that your life is a lie, a replica of a much greater one, and that if you really just give it up just for a moment, you'll wake up the next day like nothing happened, as the true you, the unsundered you. I can imagine a great many desperate peoples ran to the Ossians at that tale, and that worked tirelessly to achieve that ill-fated dream.
Master Chai, you mentioned that the people of Calusia are similarly enamored of the Warrior of Light.
Indeed, though it's hardly surprising given the state of the world. Many are still struggling to find a purpose, and it's only natural that they should take comfort in the tales.
Then the fever has spread to every corner of Norvrant. We may have dealt with his black-masked minions, but it is plain Elidibus has yet to show his hand.
Oh my! What a spectacular sky!
And don't forget Ardvert, Val. Don't forget Ardvert. And all of his friends. How they clung to Elidibus' words. Oh, sorry, I read that as Ilbard. I already saw you typed that twice. But yep. Each and every one hearing the words of the Ossians, of what could be. Hell, even the Garlean Empire's very own king, their emperor, gleamed that some of what the Ossians said were for the benefit of all, though personally he held no love for their machinations.
Another star shower.
Wait, is that... Amaranth?
Did you hear that? That voice calling out?
No, I didn't hear anything, but... Why do I feel so... like I've lost something dear to me?
Does Elidibus seek to awaken more people to the Echo with clearer visions of the final days?
And who might you be?
I see what he's... I just realized what he's doing. People place their faith in warriors of light. Faith, belief, prayer. He's having them summon a primal warrior of light. That smart bastard. He's pulling a goddamn Shinryu on us.
I know this magic.
It is, because as we see in Eorzea, people fucking love the Warrior Light. And if you were to tell them the next day that the Warrior Light would vanish and that they'd had to work on their own, that they too could summon their own Warrior Light, or rather, put their faith in any Warrior Light, just give them the prerequisite ether, an abundance of prerequisite ether. And without even realizing it, they'd summon a primal of their very own. One indistinguishable from a real person.
The rings are like unto those that the Exarch did employ in our summoning.
Are you saying the Exarch is summoning them?
Nay, yet the similarity can be no mere coincidence.
Should we make a stand here, or retreat to the Crystarium?
The ether churns around us. More of them will appear ere long. To stay would only place innocents in harm's way. We must fight this battle elsewhere.
Wait! Take one of our airships. You can decide what to do on your flight to the Crystarium.
You are a capable leader in your own right, Master Chai. The citizens of Yulmore chose well.
It's settled then. To the airship!
And now that I know what Elizabeth is doing, I now realize what that vision I saw earlier was. Elizabeth seeks not to try and defeat us with his own power, but to summon someone comparable to us. A primal warrior of light of his own. Smart bastard. Alright. Val, how much longer do you think you can last for? I gotta do something quick, because if you can last for another hour, then I can do something real quick and then get back to this. Yes, sirree. The first warrior of light. Alright. Then I'll try to have the stream finished by 2 AM. Give me a quick second. I'll be right back.